Hello, bus drivers. Hey, it's Andreas. This is what I look like without a face mask on. So there you go. I wanted to take a minute here to show you what we're going to do with our unified seating chart setup. You're going to get a file shared with you. And what I want you to pay attention to is that your bus numbers are down below. And we're going to share both files with the whole team. So you'll have access to it. So just pay extra attention to sort of which file you're editing and what tab you're editing. But as an example, I'm currently in the unified seating chart for high school and DEFR. You'll see that up here. And then down below, I'm looking at bus number 3. And so you'll notice that that's Leslie's bus up here. The only thing that you need to edit are the seats. So typically, we're going to leave seat 1 unoccupied, seat 2 unoccupied if you have the space. And then we're going to fill in over here. And all you got to do is click on the cell and you put the name in. Doesn't matter really, sort of window, aisle seat. Just let me know who is in seat 5, who sits over here, and so on and so forth. If your bus is not numbered the way this seating chart is set up, you can renumber it. But I would love an idea of sort of seat 1, 2, 3, 4, or think in rows so that it makes sense. And then duplicate that over. So you see that this is high school AM, and then Leslie might changes up to Seton, right? Seton AM. And then scroll to the right in the seating chart, right? So then in the afternoon, it might be high school PM, and then it might be Seton PM or something like that. So take a look at that and ask questions if you have it. Back to how it's laid out, the front of the bus, right? So your last name is where you're sitting in the bus. The door is over here, and then it goes back. Don't worry too much about if you have extra rows. That's not a big deal. Just if you come down and you only have 28 seats, that's okay. Then you can just say, like last row, no one else sits there. That way it's easy to find out. And then we'll look at each individual bus. To switch buses, right? Bus 4, we have Sharon Fisher. Bus 6, Len Busta. Bus 4, Letitia, 18. So you can see the names change. So when you get into the file, you're going to need to navigate and find your bus and then edit that sheet and not edit anything else. Notice this is just a regular spreadsheet, so there's lots of things, but I try to mimic or sort of mirror a little bit the way your bus looks like. Here's a good example, bus 18, right? So Jamie has preschool, so then there's another seating chart for preschool. And if you need any help, certainly let me know. This is what we're going to work on in the next week or so, and then we're going to get some time during that PD day to complete it. So I'll get some devices over. I'll find a space for us to sit if you need that time. The idea being that this is a living document and that it's up to date at all times so that we can share this out with other people as well. Don't worry if you make a mistake, but try to be sure where you're working and keep it on the same tab. Multiple people can edit at the same time, but you should be the only one editing your bus. So there shouldn't be 2 people editing bus 3. So it's very important that you first double check, am I in the right file, high school and DEFR? The other file is this one, right? It's going to say middle school and SES. And then you'll see the middle school buses down here. So bus 2, 9, 10, 11, so on and so forth, so that you're selecting the correct one. And then obviously take out the demo, John Smith, Susie Klein, Mary Spence, and Marla, because they are not riding your bus. Again, if you have questions, let me know. We're looking for a smooth way to share seating charts out. And this is also for our use in terms of contact tracing if we need to do that, if it comes to that, which we're hoping that it won't. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good rest of your day.